Yeah. What is up? What is happening? Welcome to another episode of Respect the Court. And, yeah, injuries, injuries. I hate injuries. I so hate injuries. For the obvious fact that I hate that this happens to the player. Like, I feel so bad for the player getting injured because, you're in such a good groove. Um, you're playing because you want to make a push, right? Like you try to stay healthy the best you can all season long to get to the playoffs, and then an undercut, a sprained ankle, a knee, something happens, an elbow, and now you have to miss a critical game. I mean, first and foremost, hopefully all the players that are injured in the playoffs and even the injuries that happen to players before the playoffs, I hope they all get quick, speedy recoveries because nobody wants to see anyone hurt ever in a sports environment. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's basketball, football, baseball, hockey, soccer, badminton, volleyball. It doesn't matter. Injuries will happen, and they're horrible. They suck. And you just want to have the best recovery for that person possible, and hopefully everyone that's been injured will come back within a reasonable amount of time if they can. But first thing is first is to take care of their health and make that number one. Get the best treatment they can to have a speedy recovery. But yeah, I hate injuries. Like, they're terrible. I mean, one, of course, like I said, the health of the player, and two, just how it alters a playoff series, right? Um, you have a set strategy for a particular team, and whether it's offensively, defensively, both, you would hope. Um, One of your top players gets injured, or your six man gets injured, and now you have to completely revamp what you had game planned for that team. Let's say your best shooter is out. Well, now you've lost a good portion of your offense. So now what do you do? Are you attacking the basket more? Are you running more set plays? Who's going to be the second scorer that now becomes the first primary option? Is that person ready? Yeah, these are things you have to take into consideration when these injuries happen. Your best rebounder, what do? You crash the boards more? Is there a suitable replacement that can hopefully get you close to the same amount of rebounds? And it's not only just the rebound. It's maybe the spacing, maybe the way they boxed out. Maybe they were one of the best screen rollers on the team. So yeah, it really is unfortunate. It really messes things up for a lot of players. I mean, we saw Ja Morant get, and it was no one's fault. It was just a freak accident. He just gets undercut and just falls on his hip. Horrible landing. It was just terrible. Um, Jason Tatum, he takes a fall and he falls on his wrist. I understand Joe Mazzulla telling him to get up. I mean, that's how we used to play, right? You get injured, fine. I mean, unless you're broken, just kind of get up, walk it off, maybe go back in the training room and, see somebody. But, no, injuries are injuries. All right, I don't think he's faking it. Obviously, with Jimmy Butler landing the way he landed, like, it's just crazy that you see two undercuts, completely inadvertent, happen the way they happened. And it's terrible. I'm looking at the NBA injury report, and you know, just about every team has, at least every team that's in the playoffs right now, has some form of injured player, and it's gonna alter the series one way or another. So yeah, I don't want to stick on this subject too long because yeah, it hurts to talk about it. It's tragic that players get hurt in this fashion. And, you want everyone to be healthy, you want everyone to be in the best condition possible, but these things happen, unfortunately. So best of luck and speedy recovery to everyone injured, and that they get back to playing as soon as possible with very little downtime. But of course, first things first, get healthy. That should be paramount, without question. Don't want everyone putting their long-term health at risk. Let's make sure that everyone stays healthy. All right, that's all I got for y'all. Catch you on the next one. Peace.